matter in matter you continue to become. I'll awaken at the count of 3. Having no idea how much time has gone by. But you're in the position you're in now. Why not awaken at the count of 3? 1, 2, why awaken at 3 now? Dude, stand up for us for a second. Stand back here. That boy can strut, huh? You might have just opened up a whole new world for you. I'm going to move a couple of you around. Can I have you switch spots with Cha-Cha?
No, you're kidding.
Cha-Cha, you said? Cha-Cha, okay. Yep, got it. If you're a guy wearing a belt, please raise your hand for me. A guy that is currently wearing a belt. Okay? Let's see. Kevin, can I borrow your belt? Excellent. You'll keep the pants, right? Anyone else can lower your hands. All right, that's Kevin's belt. Now, this next part of the show is my personal favorite. Simply because of how indirect the suggestions are that I'm about to give. So listen to the different tonality changes and the way that I manipulate the language here. And again, everybody remember, don't go beyond that curtain.
What's behind that curtain?
It's Kevin's belt, everybody. Focus on it. When I say focus on it, I mean really focus on it. I'm going to approach it very carefully, just to be sure nobody gets injured. Because we all know that sometimes we stare at something intently enough, it can actually appear to become something else entirely. Stay on this side of the curtain. Focus on it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come at it again. You know, I was watching a TV show once, a guy grabbed onto one of these and it bit him right in the face. Well, this one looks mad too. Call me crazy, I'm going to try and grab onto this thing. You all good?
Just looking at it.
Okay. It's just a belt. I don't know what everyone's freaking out for. It's Kevin's belt. Remember, that's Kevin's belt, right? Bless you. You allergic? And we'll get back in your positions, please. Well, let's fill these chairs up. Keep the chairs on all 4 legs as well. It's Kevin's belt. Here's the cool thing about the suggestion at this point. Now I can literally call it a belt. But because of the audio association, the audio anchor, that S sound that I've attached to it, I can call it a belt, describe it as a belt. Remind everybody up here that Kevin lent me the belt. But as soon as I make that S sound, they'll immediately remember what it really is. It's a belt, right? It's Kevin's belt, tan belt, metal buckle going in. It's a belt, right? Just a belt. Nicely done! Nicely done, buddy! Here, high five me. Hey, good work! You stopped that thing immediately. But you're stepping. You're stepping on Kevin's belt. What's wrong with you? Sorry, just... If I can have, I'm going to have you switch seats with Jojo right here.
Cha-cha. My name is Cha-cha.
Kevin, come here for me for a second, buddy. Stand right here. Now, you recognize that as your belt, right? Stand right here. Okay, hold it for me. Just a belt. Just a belt. I'm wearing that all night. Put it back on for us. Just a belt. Just a belt, right? Holds up the pants. That's good. It's a belt! It's a belt! It's a belt! It's a belt! Nicely done!
Did he stomp on it again? Did he stomp on it again?
Pick up the chairs. Nicely done. Well done. It's a belt, though. Everybody is so worried about Kevin's belt. I'm going to leave it over here. Your first name is?
Lucas.
Lucas. Shake my hand, Lucas. Sleep, relax, everything. And listening to this, Lucas. As you focus only on the sound of my voice, that's all that really matters. Lucas, when I awaken you, you'll realize that nothing up here is working on you anymore. So you'll ask me if you can go back to your seat in the audience. The more you watch the show from your seat in the audience, the more you'll be annoyed by it. So you'll think everybody up here is a paid assistant of mine. We travel around the country together putting on this show. The whole thing is fake. You're the only one that understands it all. You'll be annoyed from your seat in the audience, quietly annoyed. You may speak to some people around you. But later on, anytime you see me lift the microphone stand off of the main floor and onto the main stage, you won't be able to take this fakery anymore. You'll come out of your chair. You'll come up onto the stage, you'll take the microphone out of my hand, and you'll tell everybody exactly what's really happening up here. You'll berate me, you'll berate the audience for falling for it, all the volunteers, but the weird thing is this. When you get the microphone in your hand, you'll tell them exactly what's happening, but you'll only be able to tell them in Chinese. Or your version of it, you'll understand yourself perfectly. You'll berate me, being such a fake, the audience, the volunteers, what a scam this whole thing is. That's later on whenever I lift the microphone stand off the main floor and onto the main stage. I'll awaken you at the count of 3. Asking if you can go back to your seat in the audience. 1, 2, wide awake on 3. All right. Let's set up some more things here. Go back to your seat. Yeah, you don't have to stand here. It's all right. It's not working, it's not working.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, put your pants up. Take a seat.
Yo, where does he sit? I feel so bad.
Your first name is Mika. Focus right here, Mika. Stay on your feet. Close your eyes now. You're listening to this, Mika. As you focus only on the sound of my voice, it's all that really matters. Mika, realize now the number 6 is being erased out of your memory right now. Anytime I should count from 1 to 10, you'll immediately go from 5 to 7. So it makes perfect sense to you, Mika, simply because the number 6 never existed as a number. Later on, if somebody should try and help, they'll say, come on, Mika, the number you're missing is obviously 6. This won't even make any sense to you. In fact, you'll look at the person like they're crazy. Number 6 never did exist. I'll awaken you at the count of 3. 1, 2, wide awake on 3. Wide awake now? Hey, Mika, come here for me for a second. Walk around here. And if you would stand right here just for a second. Now hold your left hand out for me like this. Okay, we're going to count your fingers one at a time. We'll start with one. We'll go right to the end of this. Ready along with me, starting with one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 fingers, right? Okay, hold up the other hand. Okay, we'll start with one. We'll go right to the end on this hand. Along with me, starting with one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now, 5 plus 5 obviously equals
10.
10, right? Hold up both hands like this. We're going to go all the way through from 1 all the way to 10. Ready along with me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What's that? Is that like a growth or something? I got confused. Hold them out again. I got confused. Think it all the way up. Ready? Right here.
1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Have a seat and think about that for a second. Maybe something will come back to you. You never know.
Yo, I felt like that there.
Coco, did you see that? I took the number 6 from her. So she's counting.
It's Cha-Cha.
Cha-Cha, seriously? Okay. Do me a favor, Cha-Cha. Spell that for me. I'm curious how you might spell that. That might help me remember.
Cha-Cha.
Okay, can you spell it though? The letters?
C-H-A. The little thing. C-H-A.
So, by the little thing, you mean a hyphen?
I don't know what that is.
So Cha-Cha. So tell me, Cha-Cha, are you the one, the only, the original Cha-Cha, or how does that work?
Of course I am. I am Cha-Cha from my family. You know, Puerto Rico, you know, you're all over the place.
So you're from Puerto Rico?
Yes.
You don't look Puerto Rican.
Papi, you don't know Puerto Rico.
Papi. Okay.
This year, the shit out of me.
We'll be doing it again. Okay. So Cha-Cha. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Your first name is?
Hunter.
Sorry?
Hunter.
Hunter. Hunter? H-U-N-T-E-R? Like his is J-A-J-A with the hyphen in the middle. Cha-Cha. Now, Cha-Cha or Jaw-Jaw?
J.
Oh, Cha! Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Hunter, shake my hand. Sleep, relax every muscle, every nerve going to it.
Yo,
Listen to
this is
this.
about to get too crazy.
Hunter, later on. Anytime you hear me say the words full moon, anytime, that's not what you're thinking. Anytime you hear me say the words full moon, you'll immediately jump out of your chair and you'll howl like a werewolf as loud as you possibly can. But immediately after 5 seconds of doing it, you'll snap out of it and you'll scare yourself, wondering where the sound actually came from. That's later on when I say full moon and only when I say it. Allow yourself to focus. I'm going to have you switch to chair right there. I'm going to awaken you, Hunter, at the count of 3. I'm going to awaken you, Hunter, at the count of 3. Having no idea how much time has gone by, what you're doing in the position you're in now, or why the girl beside you pushed you out of your chair. Wide awake at the count of 3. 1, 2. Wide awake on 3. Yeah. Wide awake now. Good, are you okay? She threw you down like you were nothing. She must know some martial arts. Have a seat there. Yeah, I don't think you do. Have a seat there.